What's going on, guys? Jones and Dogs here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. You guys are gonna have to forgive me here for a second. I got my garbage man outside. You might hear the truck outside. You might hear it, you might not. But they're a little noisy. I can hear them outside. Garbage man outside retrieving the trash. But anyways, man, bang! We are here with one of my little favorite indoor smallers. My indoor smallers. My favorite indoor flyers, guys. All right. Actually, might be one of the smallest flyers in my fleet. I think it's one of the smallest drones that I own. This is the FLX Nano, guys. Now, if you've been following me on the channel, you've seen this guy on the channel plenty of times before, and it's still holding up. This little Pico is still holding up. They call it a Nano, and it's actually a Pico quad, and I'll tell you why. Shout out to my boy Freak, man. He put me up on this little guy, or not this one in particular, but he put me up on the Pico quads in general because, you know what I'm saying, I've been flying, and I was flying the little minis. I like the little minis, and I like the little nanos, and my boy Freak hit me up one day. Freak with Fly RC. Check him out. Go check him out. That's my guy, man. He hit me up one day. He was like, hey, man, you up on the Picos? I'm like, the Picos? What the heck is a Pico? He was like, Pico, you know, they're smaller than a Nano. I was like, what the heck? He's like, yeah, man, check him out, the Pico. So I started looking up, and I came across this guy here, and this is actually called the FLX Nano, but it's actually a Pico quad because it's smaller than a Nano. That's what the Pico means. Pico is smaller than a Nano. And guys, when it's windy outside or super cold, these guys are the most awesome flyers to have in your fleet. I'm telling you, you guys have to pick one of these little guys up. I'm telling you guys, sometimes in extreme situations, like when it's cold or it's too windy, like right now we're dealing with like 15 to 20 mile per hour wind speeds right now, so it's really too windy to fly. It's a beautiful day outside. I mean, I could go drive one of my RC cars and it'd be a beautiful day, but when you want to fly something, to have this is awesome, guys, because it's so tiny, and you can fly. I'm gonna fly in my living room, all right, and I'm gonna turn my living room into an extremely large flight field with this little guy here, and still be able to have fun. I can sit on my couch, I can just sit on the floor, and just fly this guy, man. It's so much fun, guys. I'm telling you, man, this guy is awesome. It's not the only Pico out. There's like a Pico X. Man, check out Freak. He has a couple different ones. SEMA came out with a really tiny one, I believe. It was either SEMA or Cheerson came out with a tiny Pico. But I have the Cheerson CX10 Nano that I'm going to compare it to. And this is a Nano here. And just to show you a size comparison. Look, this is a Nano. This is if you guys remember about 5 or 6 years ago, a while back, 5, 6 years ago, this was branded as the world's first smallest quadcopter. Long time ago. Long time ago. Not anymore, of course. Look at that. But a long time ago, this Cheerson had the first world's smallest quadcopter, which was this guy here, and this is a Nano. And since then, they've put out so many other ones since then that are way smaller than this. But look at this. This is a size comparison for you guys. This is a Nano quadcopter. This is a Pico. Even though they called this the FLX Nano. I think Toys R Us was selling this when they were open. I don't think Toys R Us is open anymore. But they were selling this. But you can get this online, I believe, still. Because I picked this guy up online. And it's also a rebrand of the Sky King, I believe. Sky King has a quad that looks just like this. This is a Pico. I mean, exactly like this with the same identical controller and everything. So I believe this one is just a rebrand of the Sky King, actually, to be honest. Because I believe Freak has the Sky King, and it's exactly identical to this orange one here. But look, this guy can fit on top of that. Look at that. Look at that. That's to give you a size comparison of how tiny that little guy is. That's a tiny little flyer, guys. You know what I'm saying? You notice I got my jumper here too. We'll get to that here in a second. We'll get to the jump here in a second. Also, now I'm gonna break out another Nano that I have in my collection to give you a size comparison. This is my Hubsan H111. All right, this one came out a while ago too, and it's a Nano, and it's about the same size as the Cheerson, as you can see. If you compare them frame to frame, they're about the same size. And this guy is smaller. That's the Pico. So that's just to give you guys a size comparison of how tiny this little guy is. All right? Compared to the actual Nano flyers that are out. Look at that. That's a small little quad, guys. Anyways, so we are going to fly this guy, man. But as you can see, I got my jump out. But I want to show you the transmitter that this comes with. This is the transmitter that comes with. It's really cool. If you do not have one of these, this is what you get. And it fits. This guy fits inside this. You know what I'm saying? You open it up, it fits inside the transmitter. And it's 9 altitude hold. But I don't use that. I use this. Yes, guys, this little guy is supported by deviation. Yes, it is. It's supported by deviation, guys. So you can actually use this with the jump. And I mean, it's a lot better than this. You can increase it, the rates, the pitch, and all that. And you're going to see how good this guy flies on the jumper T8SG V3 Plus. Guys, if you got a lot of toy grade quads in your fleet, you fly a lot of drones, you know what I'm saying? This thing is awesome. You know what I'm saying? You definitely need it in your fleet. You definitely need it in your life. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But anyways, we're going to take a quick little flight with this guy on the jump. Show you guys how this guy flies on the jumper T8SG V3 Plus, guys. It is awesome. So let me get it all set up and we'll get ready to fly. All right, guys. Got it all bound up. As you can see, it's on the jumper. FLX Nano, guys. We're finna do this. Awesome little flyer. Let's do it. Awesome flyer, guys. I do not have my flip set up. It does flip, but I don't have it set up on my switches yet. I have to get that set up at a later date and show you guys the flips with this guy. But this guy flies awesome. It flies decent with the stock transmitter, but not like this, guys, I'm telling you. Look at that, it's like my living room is like a big flight field. I got plenty of room with this little guy. Plenty of space. Now we got red LEDs in the front and we got blue in the rear. Smaller is better, guys. Bang! Tell me you couldn't have fun with this anywhere. This little thing, man, you pop this little thing out. People will be like, what the heck? Is that a mosquito? Nah, man, it's a Pico. Hey, check it out. Hey, if you ain't got DJI money, you can get you one of these. 20, 30 bucks and still have fun, guys. Not about what you spend, it's about how much fun you having. And I can fly this little thing all day. Getting a little sluggish there. She's getting a little sluggish. Yeah, I'm giving her a lot of throttle and she's getting a little sluggish. But decent little flight time on a little Pico. For such a little tiny little battery. It's basically just a battery with wings is what that little thing is. Or a battery with propellers, I should say. Not wings. Drones don't have wings, they got propellers, guys. Don't listen to Joe and the dog. I'm sounding like an idiot. Oh, she's getting sluggish. I'm gonna bring her in, guys. I feel it. Ooh. Can I bring her back to the table? Can I bring her back to the table? The Pico or the FLX Nano, guys. Bang! I'm your boy Jones and Dogs. Man, I appreciate you guys for checking in and enjoying the hobby with me today on such a windy day. So we had to do it indoors, but you know I was gonna hit you guys off for something. Appreciate if you guys will like. If you haven't liked the video already, go ahead and smash that like button for your boys. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already for awesome videos like this, man, I don't know why you haven't. You need to be subscribed. I got plenty of dope videos for you guys, and I got plenty more on the way. Your boy Jones Dogs. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out. Deuces.